Thank you very much, and thank you again for your time today. I'll try to be quick here, and we can always follow up about this, but I want to talk a little bit about grass. So many foods contain chemicals that haven't been rigorously reviewed by the FDA. Things like corn tortillas have propylparaben in the ingredients list. That's banned in Europe. It's recently been banned in California. Under federal regulation, this is one of those GRAS, or generally recognized as safe loophole chemicals. Under the existing process, food companies don't have to submit a formal food additive petition, which triggers a pre-market safety review, if the product is generally recognized as safe. For years, they had to do that, but after a backlog of those petitions, then the FDA established a voluntary notification process. So I know you've mentioned, and we're talking about the overhaul of the human food programs, and I'm very pleased to see Jim Jones appointed as the Deputy Commissioner for Human Foods, given his background on chemical safety. But can you share a little bit, if not a long discussion now, but how FDA is prioritizing food safety, addressing the food chemicals on the market, and what are you going to do to close that GRAS loophole?
Well, there are three pillars to the food safety. One is microbiologic, the second is nutrition, the third is the chemical issue, and it's been underserved at the FDA and underfunded and underemphasized. Jim Jones coming in as the head of the Human Foods Program with a history of working at EPA, very seasoned in this regard. We're beefing up the program already, pulling people into it, but it is part of our appropriations request to have funding for a group which is larger to deal with this. We're in an expanding period of knowledge, and with big data, we can look at relationships that didn't exist before, but also with big data, we find all kinds of associations, some of which are important and some of which aren't, and we have to use science to sort those out.
Well, I have to yield back, but I'd like to follow up with you, and certainly glad to see you're doing some work on this. Thank you.